Hi guys, it's Katie. I was gonna do some vlogging today. I was gonna do like a day in the life, but there's nothing going on. So there's a few things I wanted to talk to you about, but there's nothing worth vlogging. So I'm just gonna do a chatty video and just let you know what's going on. It's Monday, and I've been doing meal plan videos on Mondays lately, since like the beginning of the year. So I should have one up today, and I just don't want to. I don't want to do it, not gonna do it. So I wanted to do a weekly video, like a video every week for meal planning, to help me, like, just to hold me accountable, to not only make a meal plan, but to like make an interesting meal plan. I really love trying new recipes and doing new things, and if you're gonna share your meal plan with the world on YouTube, it's a good idea to try to make it at least slightly interesting. So it was a good motivator in that way. It's also a great way to share new recipe ideas with you, share dinner ideas with you, and just talking through things like this sometimes sparks a conversation in the comments, which, you know, in turn inspires me. So all around, like, all of those like main objectives for why I was making these videos was kind of mostly being met, but the videos themselves were so insanely boring. Like, they're boring to film, boring to edit, and I'm sure they're boring to watch. So I don't want to make those anymore. Those videos were kind of like a poor substitute for what I used to do, which was weekly meals videos. I used to film our dinners as we had them throughout the week, and then I would put them together, and it was kind of like my meal plan from last week as opposed to my meal plan for this week. And that's just a lot more interesting. You get to actually see what we made, see what turned out well. I could give you my thoughts if we tried a new recipe on how it turned out, rather than just telling you a new recipe I wanted to try. And I like that a lot better. The only problem is it's really hard to make those videos now. I made them for 2.5 years, and when I stopped, I just decided that I wanted to try something different and not be obligated to do those videos. And after I stopped, I was like, I can't believe I did those. I can't believe I did that every night, filmed my dinner every night, because dinner time, when you have young kids in your house, is like super chaotic meltdown time sometimes, and it's just not the time to pull out a camera and film your dinner. So yeah, it's not something that I can do, but those kind of videos were hitting all of those same objectives. They were motivating me, they were keeping me accountable, they were giving you inspiration and motivation for you to do your meal plan, and they were just a lot more fun to watch than to watch me like showing you my notebook paper where I scribbled down what we're having for the week. So anyway, yeah, the meal plan videos are just, I just don't want to make them anymore. And that kind of brings me to my second point, which is kind of like, I don't want to make any videos right now. And I go through these sort of ebbs and flows where this happens. And what I used to do is I used to just like force myself to. I used to have videos that I would make every week, no matter what. I used to always have a meal plan video, or a weekly meals video every week, and I always had a grocery haul every week. And I always wanted to have another video, whether it would be looking at my garden, showing my crafts, trying a new recipe, something like that, or like a day in the life or something like that. And there would be weeks where I wouldn't have that third video, and I would just have the weekly meals and the grocery hauls. And then the next week it'd be weekly meals and grocery hauls. And I just didn't like that, because then I felt like all I was sharing with you was the grocery hauls and the weekly meals. And I didn't want my channel to be a grocery haul video. Like, I love grocery hauls, I love watching them, I love filming them, they're great, they're, you know, they're harmless, but they're kind of fluff, right? They're just kind of filler, and I didn't want my channel to be filler. But I was in this habit of making these videos every week, and I either made nothing but grocery hauls, or I like forced myself to make this third video. And you know, sometimes I did it, sometimes I didn't, and sometimes having that push is great and it gets you motivated, but sometimes it's just like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of making these videos just to make them, right? And so at one point I was pushing myself through, and it did get me through that period, and then I get inspired again, and then I just keep rolling with it. So that kind of worked, but kind of didn't, you know? So when that happened again, sometime last year, I can't exactly remember when it was, but you know, I get these like periods where I'm not interested. So last year what I did was I just didn't make videos, and I gave myself permission to not make videos if I didn't feel like making a video. And at that point I didn't have a regular recurring weekly thing, so if I didn't make a video for the week, then I might not have made any video, because I didn't have these like simple filler ones. And I ended up not putting up a video for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks, I think. And I had never gone that long because I always had like a grocery haul to put up, or, you know, a project roundup, or some other like recurring video. And that was kind of nice because I never felt like I had to. And when you feel like you have to put a video on YouTube, it's kind of like a weird thing in your brain, like, I have to put up a video. Like, no, you don't. Nobody ever has to put up a video on YouTube. That's the silliest thing. I mean, especially somebody in my position, it's not like this is my living. It's not like it's even close to, you know, supplementing any income in this household. I don't have to put a video up on YouTube. So like accepting that and knowing that was really great. It was awesome last year. I was just like, I don't feel like making a video. I'm not going to make a video, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. And it was great. And then after like 3 or 4 weeks, I started thinking like, am I ever going to put up a video again? Like, is this the end of my channel? Should I just take down all of my videos? And then I didn't really want to do that, but I didn't want my channel to just stagnate. And it's just, again, it's just this whole cycle in your brain where, you know, being a YouTube creator is not something where you can know what's going on, because nobody knows what's going on. Everybody's just figuring it out for themselves. And, you know, the way that you set up your channel is the way that you set up your channel. Nobody else's channel is like yours. So it's not even like you can look for inspiration from somebody else. You might get ideas and you might be able to get advice from somebody else, but everybody's channel is set up the way that they set up their channel. So I'm not going to be able to get that much from the way somebody else does something, because they have their channel set up the way they set up their channel, sort of thing. And they do the videos that they're doing, and I'm doing the videos that I'm doing. So it's hard sometimes to know which path to take. So anyway, there's 2 ways that I've tried. I've tried pushing through, and I end up getting like resentful and feeling not so great about some of the content because I feel like it's just kind of filler content. And then the other thing that I tried was to just blow it off. And again, that kind of set up this kind of thinking. But I've been doing YouTube for several years now, and I've gotten to the point where I realize that there are times when I just don't feel like making videos. And again, I don't want to force myself to make videos, but I also don't want to just fall off the face of the earth, sort of thing. So anyway, that brings us to this year. And what I'm trying this year is I'm going to just let you know, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not quitting YouTube. Nothing is happening in my family or in my household that's causing any concern for anybody. I'm just not going to make a video unless it's something that I feel like is interesting. Like, if it's not interesting enough for me to film and edit, then surely it's not interesting for you to watch, sort of thing. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know, because what happened last year was I got comments. I got comments on videos, I got messages on Facebook, and I got emails through my like my Gmail that I have associated with this YouTube channel. And almost all of them were completely genuine, perfectly sweet, completely innocent, and just very low pressure, just like, oh, I really love your channel. Oh, I noticed that you weren't, you know, making videos. Just want to make sure everything was okay. And just very like light. But I did get a few comments that were very odd. Like, they were just like, why aren't you making videos? Why have you stopped making videos? And honestly, if there's a reason why I've stopped making videos and I haven't made a video explaining that to you, you probably shouldn't ask, sort of thing. So, not that anything was happening. It's nothing to do with YouTube, and it's not really anything to do with me. To be honest, it's nice outside, and I want to take my kids to the playground, and I want to work in my garden, and I want to do my hobbies. And a lot of times I do share my hobbies here on YouTube, things like my garden, the things that I'm crafting, the things that I'm like cooking up in my kitchen. But sometimes I just want to do the hobby. I don't want to film myself doing the hobby, if that makes any sense. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. All I'm saying is, I'm probably not going to be making as many videos as regularly as I was before, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, I'm going to be here, I'm going to be making videos when I feel like it, and you're going to probably enjoy them a lot more. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make the content that I enjoy, and hopefully you enjoy it too. Alright, I guess that's it. I will let you guys go. Thanks for letting me chew your ear off. I will see you guys very soon, but I won't say when. Thanks for watching. Bye!